Hello everyone, welcome back to the Learn English podcast channel, your fun little corner of the internet. This is your 8-minute English podcast series hosted by me, Nathan. We are super excited to have you join us once again. Today we are talking about something we all have to do, introducing ourselves. Have you ever been in a situation when someone says, "Tell me about yourself," and you're just like, what do I say? Don't worry, it's easier than we think. In this episode, I'll help you feel more confident when you introduce yourself. We'll talk about what to share, like your name, job, or hobbies. And remember, you don't have to be perfect. Just be yourself. For this episode, we have prepared a free PDF full of vocabulary and helpful tips for you to explore. Make sure to take it out. In the next part, we will listen to a conversation between two strangers getting to know each other. After that, I will sum up the steps to introduce yourself to others. By the end, you will be ready to introduce yourself like a pro. Now, let's get started. Hi, I'm Alex. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Bonjour, Alex. I'm Ivy. Nice to meet you too. Is bonjour a French word? Of course, it means hello. Oh, that's interesting. So, Ivy, tell me a bit about yourself. Where do you live? I live in New York City. It's always busy and there's so much to do. What about you? I live in a small town called Maplewood. It's quiet but nice. Not as much fun as New York though. I bet it's peaceful. How old are you? If you don't mind me asking, I'm 28. How about you? I'm 26, so we are not too far apart in age. What do you do for work? I'm a graphic designer. I make school stuff on the internet, on the computer, logos, websites, things like that. It's a lot of fun, but sometimes I feel like my brain is about to explode from too many ideas. I bet your life must be really exciting. What about you? I'm a teacher. I work with little kids, and let me tell you, it's fun, but you need lots of energy. I can imagine. Teaching sounds like a job where you never get bored. What's the best part about working with kids? They ask me the funniest questions, and they see the world in such a unique way. It's inspiring, but it's also a bit tiring sometimes. But it must be rewarding too. Do you have any hobbies to unwind after a long day with kids? I do. I I love reading my mystery books. They are little they are like little puzzles. I also enjoy hiking. In nature has me relaxed, but I'm pretty good at cooking too. I once cooked for 10 people and normally got food poisoning. That's definitely a win. I love trying to your cooking someday. How about you? Any hobbies? I love painting and I play the guitar. I'm not in a band or anything, but I enjoy making music. It's a great way to express myself, just like painting. That's so cool. Music and art sounds like you've got a lot of talent. What's something you're really good at? I'm say I'm pretty patient. It helped me designing because you have to keep fixing things until they are just right. I can see that patience is a good strength to have. What's, what's your strength? I, can stay positive even when things get tough. That's such a great quality, especially as a teacher. I'm sure the kids love that energy. Do you have any fun stories to share from your hiking adventures? Once I got lost on a hike for hours. It was pretty scary at first, but I found my way back using just stars. I felt like an explorer from an adventure book. It, it was kind of cool looking back on it. Wow, that was awesome. Not many people could do that. Thanks. How about you? Do you have any interesting stories from your hobbies? Well, one time my painting fell off the wall during an art show, but people thought it was part of the display. That's funny. Art really does have a mind on its own, doesn't it? It sure does. This was fun, Ivy. We should chat more often. Definitely. I had a great time getting to know you, Alex. What do you think about Alex and Ivy's conversations? Does it give you enough information? In this part, I will sum up the basic steps to introduce yourself. If you don't have time to listen to the conversation, let's start with the basics. When you introduce yourself, the first things you should share are your name, age, and where you live. For example, you could say, "Hi, my name is Nathan. I'm 24 years old and I live in London." Simple, right? It's all about giving people a little bit of information to start the conversation. Now let's talk about what you do. Do you have a job or are you a student? This helps you people understand what you are interested in. You could say something like, "I'm an artist. I love drawing everything around me." Or if you're a student, "I'm a biology student in my last year of university." Now let's make it more interesting. What do you do? What do you enjoy doing in your free time? Hobbies are a great way to connect with others. For example, you might say, "I enjoy playing basketball and watching movies." In my free time, I love baking cakes and reading novels. Sharing your hobbies give people a glimpse into your life. Now, let's talk about your strengths. Everyone has something they are good at it, so don't be shy to talk about it. Think of think about quality that help you in your job or studies. For example, "I'm really good at managing my time," or "I'm great at making people laugh." It's not about bragging, it's about letting people know what makes you unique. Now, this part is optional, but it can really make your introduction stand out. Share a short story of fun facts about yourself. It's a great way to make people smile and remember you. Let me share my story. I once tried to make my own pizza at home. It ended up looking like a flying saucer. My friends still laugh about it. Alright, let's keep it short and sweet. Your introduction shouldn't be longer than 1 or 2 minutes. You want to share enough to be interesting, but not so much that people lose focus. Finally, the most important tip: practice. Try introduction yourself in front of a mirror or with a friend. The more you practice, the more comfortable you feel, and soon you'll be a pro at introducing yourself. Now, let's talk about some important words in this episode. The first word is creative. When someone is creative, they always have new ideas or new ways of doing something. For example, when I listen to music, I put my phone in an empty glass to make the sound louder. The next word is tiring. When something is tiring, it makes you feel tired. For example, when you exercise for a long time, you will feel very tired. In that case, exercising is tiring. Next, we have rewarding. When something is rewarding, it makes you feel happy and satisfied. For me, helping people in need is rewarding. Now let's talk about unwind. It's another word for relax. You stop stressing and have a good time. I like to unwind by watching funny movies. Patience is the last word. It's the ability to do something or wait for a long time and not get angry. Teachers need to be patient with their students. Parents need to be patient with their children. Now let's look at two questions about our topic. The first one, why is it important to introduce yourself to new people? It's important because it helps people know who you are. It also starts a new friendship or connection. The second question, what is the hardest part about introducing yourself? The hardest part is sometimes feeling shy or nervous. It can be difficult to know what to say about yourself. Please leave your comments below to let us know what you think. And this is also the end of our podcast. We hope that through this episode you can gain more confidence to introduce yourself to others. If you feel like you're not a pro yet, that's normal. Just be patient with yourself and keep practicing. I'm sure the results will surprise you. Thank you for tuning in into this episode and see you next time.